The rubber man arrested after 5 years of terror. Den måste vi se sen.
Guys, they've finally got him. The Somerset Gimp has been caught. This man has been a menace now for like 5 years or something. I think the first time I saw this image specifically was in 2019. This man has basically just been jumping out on women wearing a full head-to-toe latex Gimp-suit for years. He's just been doing this for years. So imagine this. You're in the sleepy town, you know, trying to just avoid the existential dread of living in a sleepy town in middle of nowhere, England. You go into your car, you're a woman, you're alone, it's late at night, you hear somebody grunting, you turn around, and a fully gimped up man is just stood behind you. In some instances, people report that he was rubbing his penis through his gimp suit while he was doing it, grunting, laying on the ground, gyrating, making noises. And when they arrested this man, they found a blade in his vehicle. And when they found his address, he lives on a £1.1 million farm.
Holy
shit.
So
I don't know what comes over you. I don't know what possesses you to just run around scaring women wearing a gimp mask. But somebody caught it on video the other day, and this is what led to him getting caught. Because
men kolla. Jag ska bara, innan vi fortsätter, men så du kan gå in i städer i en Gimp-suit utan att bli gripen i 5 år. Alltså hur kan de inte hitta en man som springer omkring en Gimp-suit? Jag menar, han är helt... Där har du ju någonting att stanna någon för. Va, yo, what the fuck, what's up with this? Jo, jag vet, polisen i Storbritannien är notoriskt skitdåliga på att plocka upp brott mot kvinnor. Plus att de är också notoriska för att mörda kvinnor, tydligen.
He'd obviously been harassing locals. Now just imagine, I'll set the scene for you again. You and your mate, you've just been to the local pub, you've had a couple of pints, played a couple of games of pool, beat up some...
Förlåt. Jag ska inte skratta, men gud.
some goths or something. Anyone from England's gonna probably get that reference. If you're not, I'm sorry. And then you're walking home, you're in the park, you hear somebody grunting,
mushroom,
you look down, and it's the fucking Somerset Gimp.
Why are you covered in mud, mate? Who left you in the woods?
He's grabbing his cock, mate. He's just fully gimped up, just laying on the floor.
Gimpy as well. Gaggly balls.
I couldn't agree more, mate. I couldn't agree more. Fair enough.
Nej, han knullar ju marken.
So he's saying, look what they fucking did to me. Nobody did this to him. Maybe his parents. Maybe somebody did something to him at one point to make him turn out this way. But he is gimping himself up and doing this himself. So I don't know specifically what he's talking about. Unless maybe somebody beat him up or something while they found him crawling about gimped in the local wooded area.
Ja, kanske.
I'm glad it was two dudes who found him when they're walking home from the pub after a couple of pints. Because if I was walking home on my own and I saw a full-grown man laying on the ground, speaking gibberish, writhing around, grabbing his cock, I'd be running, mate. I'd be running for my fucking life.
Hade jag med.
Society.
You want to see it? Well, I can't actually like it. Did you or not? You can have a cigarette. Hold on. Say that. Say that.
The Gimp life choose me.
Look what they did to you, man.
Who the f*** did you like that?
Yeah. You can have a cigarette, man.
You don't want to see? Oh, leave on the bench. There you go. There you go. This one don't roll away? Oh, okay, good.
What's going on, man? I'm speaking human to human, like. Fair play.
He buggered off.
Get him safe, alright? I'm trying. Alright, cheers,
It makes me laugh how the whole time he's speaking unintelligible English, and then at the end when he's gotten away from them, he's just like, "Yeah, I'll try, mate. Yeah." Just totally fine. So we'll read it here.
Ja, de försökte göra det.
Unfortunate name of the Clavering area.
Vi har alla spelat som honom när vi spelar San Andreas. For fuck's sake.
North Somerset Magistrates Court today in connection with a series of incidents in North Somerset. He's been charged with 2 counts of affray and 1 count each of possession of a bladed article and committing an act of outraging public decency. I didn't know what the actual legal term was for being a gimp. But there we go. It's an act of outraging public decency. In a statement, police said one of the affray charges and the possession of the bladed article charge relates to an incident in Bleedon yesterday, Tuesday, 9th of May. The second affray charge relates to an incident in Bleedon on Sunday, 7th of May, while the outraging public decency charge relates to an incident in Cleve on 25th of October. He's been doing this for years, guys. He's been spotted multiple times. Has over £1 million in property, runs around scaring women in a Gimp-suit. Hunt is currently in police custody pending today's hearing. Inquiries into other linked offences in the North Somerset area continue. On Sunday, Avon and Somerset police said they found and arrested a rubber-clad man after he leapt in front of a moving vehicle. So clearly just something's not right about this. There was some more details in this where the police force repeatedly say, "Oh yeah, we showed up in 3 minutes. We were there in 3 minutes. 3 minutes." Detained by police shortly before 1 a.m. on Tuesday following a call from a member of the public, the figure whose identity remains mystery has since been released on bail. He was writhing around and crawling along a grass verge. The man is known to be in his 30s and has reoffended a number of times since his initial arrest. Oh, so this is not even the first time he's been caught. As you can see here, Count Dankula released two videos. First, when he was just terrorising a village, and second, when he was caught once. So he's been caught multiple times. This is what I mean, man. Like, I don't care that you've got a fetish for dressing up like a gimp. That's fine. So long as you're not doing it in public, just do it in the comfort of your own home. At that point, who gives a fuck? But it's when you bring other people that don't want to be involved in your weird, creepy fetish. Especially look at it, mate. It's fucking terrifying.
A woman says she is scared to go out after enduring a terrifying encounter with a man wearing a gimp-suit in Clavering, a village in Somerset. Police said there had been a small number of reports of a man jumping out at people in the area and said they were keeping an open mind about motive.
What open mind do you need? He's clearly like sexually deranged. It's obviously a sexual motive. There's no other motive, is there? You're not dressing up as a gimp and jumping out at women in the middle of the night, touching yourself for anything other than sexual purpose, are you? And the thing is so many people got pictures of him, and I just don't understand today's society. I don't understand how you go into your car late at night, you turn around, there's a gimp there, you're just like, oh, let me pull out my iPhone 7 real quick and snap a pic. Let me just take a picture of this man who might potentially be trying to murder or sexually assault me. Because clearly I need to, because his face is completely covered, so that'll definitely do a lot of help. Or is it one of those where nobody's ever going to believe me that I was trying to get in my car and a fully head-to-toe gimp man was just stood behind me, just touching himself?
Ja, det är jättekonstigt. Eller så har han fått det men inte använder det.
Sounds a little bit unreasonable. Because I obviously don't want to believe that people are that unreasonable. Not going to read the Daily Mail, because fuck the Daily Mail. There's like a whole 15-minute video essay on this. There's a video essay. How much more do we know about
Ja,
this
det kan vara det som är målet.
Fearing the worst, she decided to take out her phone and snap a quick picture of the man. I was walking along with my torch and looked up to see someone charging at me in a full black rubbery suit and managed to take a picture, she said. He kept coming towards me and was touching his groin, grunting and breathing heavily. As I tried to take a step back, he was right in front of my face and he put his leg forward. I was just trying to assess the situation in my head quickly. Everything was running through my head. I thought, this is it. I'm gonna get attacked. I was looking
gillar
around
att det här
thinking,
är hans search bar, Somerset Gimp.
oh my god. The rubber man approached the woman more and more close.
The Rubber Man. Is that what we call? Is this his fucking
Gummi-Tarzan.
villain name? The Rubber Man. Yeah, it speaks for itself. He was getting a thrill and hard on by scaring people and doing obscene things. I don't think he was out to murder, just to fulfill his weird fetish. It does take a drastically darker turn though when they catch him and he's got a blade in his vehicle nearby.
Japp.
And
Det
he's
här är lite
approaching-
som alla de här Predators, Chris Hansens Predator. De som typ, när de har tagit, de kollar i deras bilar och det är liksom silvertape och stripes och grejer.
women like touching himself, like running at them as well.
until he was within grabbing distance of her. This was when she pushed the man and screamed at him, likely something along the lines of, "Go away." After this, the man took off running backwards toward the main road, only to slip off into the night and disappear.
I'm the backwards man, the backwards
Immediately
man.
after, she phoned the police as quickly as she could. Well, for a while now. Motive for these incidents, it's clear the individual responsible is deliberately attempting to cause alarm to the men and women he's approaching.
Yeah,
While no
no shit, yeah.
case. However, this all amounted to nothing.
What's the conclusion here then?
Bro,
Sprang han
please.
bakley? Jag
Again, they went
reagerar
all
på den
out,
med.
bringing in police dogs and search helicopters. It was then, after a while, that they found their man. A man dressed in a full-body latex suit with blue latex gloves covered in mud, leaves, and a goopy substance. The similarity between the
Ew.
incident
He's probably covered in fucking lube, mate. He'd probably lubed himself up and
Ja.
was just wriggling around on the floor like a fucking slug.
that day and the previous reports of the rubber
Wiggling
man prompted the
around on the
police to
ground like a fucking slug.
I just love that he's just calling him the Rubber Man. I'm gonna have to turn it off. I gotta stop. So he's not called the Somerset Gimp. His actual official villain title, like he's from Batman. This is the Rubber Man. So they've got the Rubber Man again. Hopefully the Rubber Man
Jag
won't
skulle
be
titta.